I have a dilemma, and I struggle with this so often. I'm deeply interested in philosophy. I read a lot about it, I journal about it, and I'm also very much committed to my faith. On the other hand, I have work that I've also made a commitment to. And I have goals because I'm very ambitious, and there are goals outside of work in my personal development, in my career, and all that. So you can conclude that I'm someone that wants to reach their potential. I take my self development very seriously because I want to grow into the best version of myself. So I have a deep desire to succeed. But every time I dive into my interests and my self improvement, and I learn about philosophy, I always come to the realization that I need to renounce my desires. And every time I come to that, it feels extremely uncomfortable because I'm like, I have this desire to succeed and to reach these goals, but every time I dive into wisdom, it tells me to not have those. So what am I supposed to do instead? And it feels very uncomfortable to realize that I almost need to die first to be alive. Like I need to have some sort of ego death to be able to fully live. And when you have an ego death, it's again renunciating the things that you want and all the attachments that you have. And that feels just so scary. So the reason why I have a dilemma is because I'm scared that it's not the right thing to do. I'm scared that if I do resign my desires, that I am fooling myself into taking an easy route, that I'm fooling myself into being more lazy and not as ambitious. And I'm not really listening to that voice inside of me. And I'm like, is that voice inside of me my ego? Is it God's voice? Is it my intuition? Is it my highest version of myself? Like, what is this thing inside of me that wants me to reach my potential? I'm sorry, I've been not preparing for this video, so I'm like looking everywhere because I'm like thinking in my head, but I should be looking at you. My bad. So the question is, what do I need to do instead? What am I going to do about this dilemma that I have? So I put some thought into it, and I think this is the conclusion. And the reason why I'm sharing with you is because maybe it can help you with what you're going through. I know I was a little bit all over the place with how I described how I'm feeling, but maybe something clicked with you that feels very relatable to what I'm going through. How can you be successful yet detached from your goals? This is it. Realize that to reach your goals is to let go of them. If you let go of what you want, that's how you get what you want. And it's a weird paradox, but I think this is how it goes. If you let go of what you want, it actually frees you to get it. Because when you are so attached to your desires, you almost operate from a place of lack. Like you don't have what you want, and it kind of robs you from living life because you're living in the future. You're living for what you can become. But it makes you forget that what actually matters is the journey. The journey is the actual destination. It's the actual goal. So I need to kind of like let go of what I want and focus on my day-to-day life, or even more specific, on the moment to moment. And when I start focusing on moment to moment and live intentionally, and I live with alignment with my values, like growth and discipline and courage and honesty, when I live in those ways, that is me reaching my goals, because there is no other way I would rather act. And I realize that if I do live in alignment where I prioritize my health, I nurture my mind, body, and spirit, what is meant to find me will come find me. And if I do my part and I control what I can, God will do his part. And I'm sorry if you're someone that feels resistant towards the word God, because I used to be that way. If that makes you feel uncomfortable, But the whole time before I mentioned that you were following up with me, just use higher power instead. Just use something that's bigger than you, something like the universe that is so powerful that wants the best for you, because it's true. Things are supposed to work in your favor if you actually let go of trying to do everything yourself. But if you start controlling what you can and prioritize, like I said, your mind, body, and spirit, nurturing that moment by moment every single day, what is meant for you will find you. And you need to have faith in that. You need to just trust that. And if you do believe in God, you just have to trust God has your back, that He has your best interests, but He'll only come into your life if you start trusting Him and doing your own part, participating in your own story by controlling what you can. So in the morning, if it is to wake up and meditate or pray to nurture your spirit, do that. If after work, it's going to the gym to nurture your body, you were gifted with this beautiful body to live in, do that. If it's reading a book or journaling to nurture your mind and expand your consciousness, do that. Try to do the things that you know would live in alignment to the highest version of yourself. And then whatever is supposed to come find you will find you. I'm repeating that a lot because that's just something that I feel like keeps me grounded, keeps me trusting. So right now, I did not want to film this. I did not even know what I was going to film about. But I just told myself, just speak from the present moment, how you feel. Speak from your truth. Speak from your heart. Just be honest and trust that you've done the work. You've been introspective. You have something to share, and trust that it will come out the way that it's supposed to come out. And even if it's not perfect, it's supposed to be this way, because that's how I will grow. That's how I will get better. And that's how eventually I will become a better speaker, and I will get what I want because I'm doing the thing that I can in the moment. So I hope this video is encouraging you to apply yourself just on a daily basis, to realize that this journey that you're on towards whatever you think you want is actually what you want. It's to live this journey. And it doesn't have to be painful. It will require effort. It will require discipline and patience. But those things are worth it because you're going to be rewarded for that. So it feels good to do those things, even though it requires effort, patience, and discipline. It will still feel good. It doesn't have to be painful and miserable because you are living in alignment. What hurts is when you are not doing the thing that will get you what you want. It's when you start letting your brain overconsume you with procrastination and distractions and self-doubt. When you stay stuck and paralyzed and not feel yourself in motion and taking care of yourself, that's what hurts. But when you do the actual thing, yeah, and maybe it doesn't feel easy, but it's going to feel worth it. So ultimately, I hope that you do your part and let Him do the rest, okay? And just have faith. Focus on your daily actions. That's all that you can do. And even though you will be making mistakes and you won't be perfect and you won't be proud of everything that you're doing, just keep trying again, because all you can control is the present moment. Not your past mistakes, not the times that you were mindless or operating from a lower vibrancy. You can't control the fact that you've been a victim to your lizard brain, whatever, that happened. But you are in the present moment and you're able to do things differently right now. So use this power to do it. And the more that you do it, the easier it will be to do. You just have to trust that. Please trust me on that. It's going to feel hard right now when you're trying to disrupt your routine, but the more you do it, the more you'll create a new routine, and that disciplined version of yourself will become just who you are. And it won't be nearly as hard to do the things that feel really hard right now. Just trust that. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you want to be a part of people like me and you and just disciplined people, just come to our community. It's free. It's the first link in my description. Okay? We do challenges together and we push each other to become the best version of ourselves, but we have grace. Okay? I love you so much. Thank you for listening until the end and helping my dreams come true by listening. So you are super important to my journey. Thank you so much for being here. See you very soon in a new video. Mwah.